Hello, we've seen some very stormy weather across parts of Europe over the past few days. First off, Medicane brought really gusty winds through western parts of Greece. That system now pushing its way south. And for southern France, we've also had some really heavy showers and some flooding, particularly across the Gard region. More heavy showers to come across the south of France, also for northern parts of Spain as well. Some of those showers pushing into Italy as well. Could be some further flooding problems here through Monday and into Tuesday. But for much of Turkey and Greece, it is looking quieter. That storm system brought all that severe weather through the weekend has cleared towards the south now. So sunshine extends into Croatia as well, but then back into those heavy showers across parts of Italy, towards Switzerland, and certainly still for the south of France. Meanwhile, it remains quite warm and settled for much of Germany towards Poland, but low pressure brings wet and windy weather across northern parts of Scandinavia through Monday and into Tuesday as well. Now, Tuesday you can still see plenty of these heavy downpours across the south of France into northern Italy, some of them spilling into the Balkans as well. Still remaining quite warm and dry for the likes of Berlin and also London as we head on into Tuesday. But both London and Paris are going to turn colder and more unsettled, much more autumnal through the coming week or so, with also some showers for Madrid and for Rome at times too. That cooling trend will also arrive in Berlin with some heavy showers as we look towards the end of the week. Bye-bye. Hello, let's take a look at the weather across Africa and the Middle East too. And for West Africa, the enhanced rainfall is continuing. You can see on the satellite image areas of cloud that have been moving their way gradually westwards. Now, more heavy downpours likely on Monday for southern Mali, around the Gulf of Guinea, towards Senegal and Sierra Leone as well. So further flooding could be an issue here. Elsewhere, quite a lot of hot weather across both parts of North and Southern Africa as well. For Botswana, Mozambique and northern parts of South Africa, temperatures will be above average through Monday and into the first part of this working week. So it is looking largely dry and settled, but we are also expecting to see some showers in Cape Town, also in Dakar as we head through towards Friday. Khartoum, hot and dry with those temperatures near 40 Celsius at times through the week. Casablanca, Kinshasa and Lusaka also looking sunny, hot and dry. We could well see some heavy showers with squally winds pushing into northern parts of Egypt through the day on Monday. Those showers should ease away fairly quickly, but elsewhere across the Middle East it's looking dry and settled. A gentle Shamal breeze just blowing across the Gulf and temperatures pretty much where they should be for this time of year. Riyadh, for instance, around about 40 Celsius or so with that hazy sunshine set to continue, and no great change in the outlook. Sunny, hot and dry for Muscat, Dubai, Riyadh and Kuwait. Bye-bye. Hello. Ex-tropical storm Nool, which brought some really torrential downpours initially across Vietnam, is now pushing through Myanmar towards Bangladesh too. You can see this area of cloud associated with that tropical depression as it works its way very gradually further westward. So we're going to see torrential rain affecting northern Myanmar, Bangladesh and eventually heading into the northeast of India too. Also, heavy rain down the west coast of India associated with the southwest monsoon. That could well pep up, so further heavy downpours in association with the arrival of that tropical depression over the next couple of days. A lot of wet weather around. Meanwhile, we've got some showers moving into northern Kazakhstan, a little bit cooler than it has been for Nur Sultan, but plenty of sunshine across Uzbekistan, Turkmenistan and Pakistan as well. It's looking largely dry and settled. Then we're back into those heavy showers across Gujarat, especially around the Mumbai region. That rain's going to be heavy through the course of Monday. Could be some flooding problems here. Scattered showers further south for Kerala, Tamil Nadu and across Sri Lanka as well. But the rain becomes more intense further north for Odisha, also for West Bengal into parts of Nepal as well. Really heavy rain likely there. In Mumbai, heavy downpours and thunderstorms for the next few days, but it looks drier through the second half of this week. Islamabad also looking dry, not quite as hot as it has been. Hot and sunny for Tashkent and Karachi with showers at times in New Delhi and Chennai. Bye-bye. Hello, we've got some fairly stormy weather on the cards across eastern parts of Australia for the next few days. We'll look at that in a moment, but we'll start off a little bit further north. Here's the satellite image. It shows cloud that's been pushing across much of Vietnam towards Myanmar and Bangladesh. That's an ex-tropical depression bringing some really heavy rainfall, particularly across Bangladesh and Myanmar. Meanwhile, an improved picture for the Korean Peninsula and for Japan too. The recent wet weather we've seen clearing away towards the east, so a drier day to come for Tokyo at 24 degrees. A lot of wet weather lingering for central and eastern parts of China through Monday and into Tuesday as well, with a slow-moving front there. Heading our way further south and across Vietnam and the Philippines, we'll see some heavy showers, and for Indonesia too, especially for Borneo and for Sulawesi. In Osaka, a dry few days, but then things turn more unsettled and showery as we look towards the end of the week. Things will be cooling down too in Beijing with the arrival of some rain later in the week. Now, across Australia, it's been quite warm towards the east, but we're seeing a cold front making its way west to east, and that's going to bring some really heavy showers with squally winds, a risk of some hail and perhaps some localised flash flooding across southern parts of Queensland into New South Wales as well. But across the Tasman Sea, high pressure holding on across New Zealand, so relatively dry, settled and warm on Monday. We will see a front pushing up from the south by Tuesday, and things will be cooling down in Sydney with some showers at times in Perth. Bye-bye. Hello. The Atlantic hurricane season of 2020 is continuing to be very active. Hurricane Teddy, although quite far away in the Atlantic, moving northwards, will bring some large waves across parts of the eastern Caribbean. We'll look at that in a moment. But first off, across South America, we've got this frontal system pushing northwards, introducing some cooler air to southern parts of Brazil, Paraguay and Uruguay as well. It's also bringing some rain to Rio de Janeiro. It's going to be quite persistent over the next couple of days. Further north across the continent, and there's some really heavy rain across parts of Ecuador, Colombia, Peru at times as well. Drier for the likes of Suriname, Guyana and through the Amazon basin across Brazil as well. But then we're back into that heavy rain due to that front sitting in the south of Brazil. A lot of dry settled weather across Uruguay and central parts of Argentina. But for the south of Chile, things will turn more unsettled with wind and rain at times over the coming week. Rio de Janeiro then continues to see that wet weather over the next couple of days. Turns warmer and drier later on this week though. Now for Mexico, we've got some heavy downpours, particularly in the south. Some large waves around that Gulf of Mexico coast because Tropical Storm Beta is sitting in the Gulf of Mexico, bringing heavy rain to the likes of Texas. A bit of a quieter picture for much of Puerto Rico, Cuba, for instance, as well, but some big waves for the Lesser Antilles due to Hurricane Teddy out in the Atlantic. Heavy showers and thunderstorms on the cards for Havana, but it's looking drier in Kingston. Bye-bye. Hello. The very active hurricane season of 2020 is continuing. Hurricane Teddy is making its way northwards close to Bermuda, bringing large waves and a storm surge possible there. Meanwhile, Tropical Storm Beta is very slow moving in the Gulf of Mexico. This storm is set to be a real rainmaker over the next couple of days due to its slow moving nature. Probably going to approach the coast of Texas, likely to make landfall late Sunday into Monday before perhaps turning then towards the northeast. But either way, it's still going to be bringing intense rainfall and the potential for a storm surge of around 2 to 4 feet there, so widespread flooding possible. Meanwhile, across Alaska and British Columbia, we've got low pressure bringing some showery, blustery conditions at times. Still poor air quality towards the northwest, especially for the likes of Oregon, towards Wyoming as well. Not quite as hot for California, but still dry and gusty at times too. Not much rainfall in the forecast around the west coast over the next couple of days. It's been quite chilly for the northeast of the USA and eastern Canada. Still a rather cool day on Sunday, but those temperatures will be recovering as we head on into next week. Some brisk winds and some large waves as well down that east coast due to the proximity of Hurricane Teddy. And we have, of course, got Tropical Storm Beta in the Gulf of Mexico, which will be very slow moving, bringing flooding rainfall. It's looking dry and a bit warmer in New York over the next few days. Bye-bye.